Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So we are currently on day 5, episode 5 of the Big Brother Naija Level Up reunion. So without further ado, let's dive right into the recap. So the episode opens with a throwback video of Amaka and Phyna back in the house when they were having a conversation about their triangle with Groovy. And after the clip finished playing, Ebuka asked Amaka to give us a breakdown of everything that happened, how that triangle happened. And Amaka basically explained everything that we already saw play out on the show. She said that after Beauty left the house, that she went to Phyna and she told Phyna that she liked Groovy. And Phyna told her to go for Groovy, but she couldn't do it. She was feeling some type of way because Beauty just left the house. And Phyna was telling her that Groovy is not married to anybody. She should go for Groovy. That Phyna was even giving her tips on how to win Groovy over. But because she could not go to Groovy personally, she asked Phyna to help her do it. So Phyna was supposed to go to Groovy on Amaka's behalf, only for her to see Phyna and Groovy kissing and hooking up. That to her, that felt like a betrayal. She felt like Phyna had her back. She did not see it coming. So Ebuka asked her if she was aware that Phyna also liked Groovy when she told Phyna to go to Groovy on her behalf. She said she did not know, that there's no way that she would like a guy and she'll be encouraging her friend to go for the guy and even be giving her friend tips. That she did not know, she does not operate that way, but she cannot speak for Phyna. Then Ebuka moved to Groovy and he asked him if Phyna delivered the message from Amaka, and he said yes, that Phyna did, but she did it in a joking way, that they were just joking about it. That the day he even confronted Amaka, that Amaka denied that no, that she does not like him. So Ebuka asked Amaka if that is true, and Amaka was like, yeah, that she did that because Groovy was asking her the question openly in the lounge area, and that Phyna was there. Phyna was saying something like, Groovy, choose between me and Amaka, choose between me and Amaka. So she just told Groovy to just go with Phyna. So Ebuka moved to Phyna. He asked Phyna if she delivered Amaka's message to Groovy, that's if she told Groovy that Amaka likes him, and she said she did. Ebuka asked her in what context. Did you seriously tell him, like for real, or were you just joking about it like Groovy said? Phyna said she was telling him seriously, that she even told him about it for like 2 days, that she was asking him if he was ready for another relationship because Amaka likes him, and Groovy said no, that he just wants to focus on himself and forget about everything that happened with Beauty in the house. So Ebuka asked her if she went back to Amaka to give Amaka Groovy's feedback. She said she did, that she told Amaka everything, that the only thing she did not tell Amaka was when she and Groovy started hooking up. Then Amaka said it's a lie, that Phyna did not tell her anything, that she just suddenly started seeing Phyna and Groovy kissing all over the house, and she was really hot. And Phyna now tried to pin her anger on a bathroom incident, knowing fully well that that is not what's annoying her. And Phyna said maybe she forgot to tell her, maybe they had a fallout. She was just backtracking, going back and forth. And she said she cannot remember anymore. She cannot remember the timeline, that it was a confined space. She can't remember how things played out again. So Ebuka just asked her if she feels she owes Amaka an apology or maybe an explanation. She said for an explanation that she does not know what she can possibly explain to Amaka at this point. But if it's an apology, she can give an apology. And then she told Amaka that she's sorry if she felt offended. And I was like, that apology is so lame, girl, because you can see that she's clearly offended. So what do you mean if she felt offended? I beg. Anyway, that's where Ebuka wrapped up their segment and he moved on to the next segment. So next scene, they play an old clip from the house of all of Phyna and Groovy's makeout sessions, so their kissing marathon. And afterwards, Ebuka was telling Phyna that, see, when you guys were still in the house, before Beauty got disqualified, you guys were friends. In fact, you used to advise her, you and Amaka, you guys would advise her whenever she had issues with Groovy. And then after she got disqualified, barely a week later, you're already locking lips with the same person that you were advising her against. Don't you see how people found out weird? And she told Ebuka that when Beauty was still in the house, that she did not get to know Groovy personally, that she was just acting based on the information that Beauty was giving her about Groovy, and that Beauty was not her friend, Beauty was her roommate, and that it was after Beauty left that she got to know Groovy better for herself. And she said that Kes told her that Beauty told him, I know it's a lot of them say, but just follow my lead. Kes said that Beauty said that she knew that Phyna had eyes for Groovy. That was even before Beauty left the house, that she knew that Phyna liked Groovy. And Phyna said that wasn't true, that in fact she was telling Groovy that when she leaves the house, that the first person she wants to talk to is Beauty, that she feels bad, she wants to clear up the air. And immediately Groovy just chimed in and he was like, he does not remember Phyna saying that though. And Phyna was like, no, Ebuka was asking him, you don't remember what? And he said he does not remember Phyna saying that she feels bad, she wants to talk to Beauty. That how can she even lie about that when she was the one that kissed him first in the house? And Phyna was telling him to pause so she can finish explaining. Groovy was still trying to talk, and both of them, they were talking on top of each other, and Ebuka had to pause them for a moment. But he went back to Groovy and he asked Groovy when they broke up, how they broke up, because everything was perfect when they left the house. And Groovy said yes, that they tried to date for a while after they came out of the house, but it wasn't working and they went their separate ways. Ebuka asked him if they were still dating when they were in Cape Town. He said yes, they were still together, but afterwards that they broke up. And he asked him why, like what made them break up. He said it was irreconcilable differences, it's personal. He didn't want to say anything. So Ebuka told him that there are many accusations against him online, that it would be nice for him to clear the air and speak his truth. And then he asked Groovy if Groovy has ever laid his hands on Phyna. And Groovy said no, that he wasn't raised that way, he has never touched that before. And Phyna chimed in, and Phyna was saying that the accusation, the domestic violence accusation, it was actually the reverse, that she was the one that they were accusing of hitting Groovy, not the other way around. And that Groovy could not even come outside to say anything, that he just remained mute as if he was not saying it. And Groovy now said that when he was accused of sleeping with Phyna's PA, that Phyna did not also say anything. So why should he come outside and defend her when she cannot defend him? Ebuka asked Groovy if he really slept with Phyna's PA, and he said he did not, that was just one of the many lies that they were labeling against him. Then Ebuka asked Phyna for her own side of things, and Phyna said that she has never touched Groovy, that she has never even insulted him before, and that the reason why they broke up is because Groovy is a very confused and manipulative person, that he's a mama's boy, that he's always acting as if it's external forces that don't want them to be together. He's always acting as if, oh, he doesn't know what to do. Basically saying that he doesn't have a mind of his own. That was what she was saying. And that she got to find out that Groovy was playing a game with her, even in the house. That she had overheard Groovy's conversation with Chizzy, when Chizzy was telling Groovy that Groovy should stick to Phyna instead of Chumsy, that Phyna has been up back to back and she has never gone home, so Groovy should just stick to Phyna. That she heard that and she knew that Groovy was playing a game with her, and she too, she was pretending. She also played a game with him. After all, she wanted to win money, but when they left the house, they tried to make it work, but Groovy is a mama's boy, it just wasn't working. They were just going in circles, saying the same thing. Before you know, Phyna started raising her voice again, started shouting at him, shouting on top of his voice. But I'm glad Groovy composed himself, so he did not escalate at all. She also said that in Cape Town, when they were in Cape Town, that Groovy was always acting like a Romeo, that only for her to find out that Groovy and his team, they actually planned it. The whole relationship, they were using it for clout. So Groovy was not genuine at all. Inside the house, outside the house, he was manipulative. He did not want to be with her, but he kept acting as if, oh, it's outside forces that don't want us to be together, that he's a mama's boy. And Groovy said, even after they broke up, that he tried to maintain a friendship with her, that when he heard that she was poisoned, that he was reaching out to her, trying to check up on her, but Phyna completely shut him out. Phyna did not want to hear from him at all. They kept going in circles about the same thing, arguing like an old couple. But the bottom line is that the ship has capsized. It's no more existing. So ship has unado. Church is over. So they're no more talking. They're no more in talking terms as friends, and they're no more in a relationship. That's the end of that ship. So yeah, that was the show for today. If you watched to the end of this video, please do not forget to subscribe, like my video, share this video, drop your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.